this very first tutorial on how to build a website. We are going to use the coding language HTML and perhaps some other languages once we get this tutorial started. You are going to learn how to build a basic structure of an HTML document this time, and we will move on with we will make a header for your page and some text perhaps. So we should get started. You can start out by creating a new folder on your desktop. I'm just gonna call mine YouTube perhaps. Enter it and create a new file. This file you should name anything you like, and then end with .html. Once you create it, you can open it in your favorite browser. Mine is Google Chrome, so I'm gonna be using that. As well, I'm going to open it in a text editor. I'm using Gedit, and from here on we can start typing our code. It is very simple to create a website using HTML, which is why I'm going to use it. You can start out by typing a duck type tag. This basically tells the browser what kind of document we want to show. There are plenty of duck types, different, and basically it's because HTML has many versions. There are versions, older versions. We are going to use the newest and the currently standard version, which just look like this. It is very simple and looks great. So we're gonna move on with the HTML tag. The HTML tag, yes, is there. You are going to have to end it though. It isn't required, but you should do it. Ending a tag means basically it ends. It's simple as that. You really don't have to worry about that just yet. So we're going to make a head and end the head. Inside the head you're going to be putting all your scripts, all your style sheets. You're going to have your title for your website here. Not the title which you see on the content, but the one up in the tabs. This one here you're going to be able to make in the head section. Your favicon and perhaps something else. I can't really get it out of my mind right now. But we should move on to the body tag. The body tag basically is where all your content will be put. Inside the body tag you can have text, you can have images, videos, music, all sorts of stuff, and you can create divs, which we will talk about a lot later, tables and stuff like that. So we are only going to create a title and some text. To make a title, the easiest way is to use a h1 to h6 tag. Now this might seem a bit difficult to understand, but it's really simple. You basically have tags which are h1, h2, h3, h4, h5 and h6. Now all of these are different sizes basically of a header, which the H stands for. The 1 is the biggest and 6 is the smallest. We're going to try to use the h2 tag to start, and perhaps we will use a bigger font size, or we'll use a smaller one. So basically here you can type anything inside these tags. Make sure that you don't type it afterwards, since it won't work. I'm basically just gonna type welcome. It's simple, standard welcome. I'm going to save the document, go back to my browser and update. And as you can see here, welcome is displayed. Very beautiful, very simple. I didn't like the size, I want to have it bigger. I like big beefy fonts. So we have this now, and who wants to have it in the left corner? Nobody wants it. So I want to center it. Now how do I do that? Now another simple tag. the center when you don't want the content to be centered anymore. You can type all sort of other tags as well inside the center tag and get all of those centered as well. Now after that we are going to learn a very useful tag. This you will have to use very often, but it's very easy to type. It's basically a BR, break row perhaps, I don't know. I'm not that good at English. I don't look these things up. But anyways, this basically makes a line break, and it's very useful, and we can start a new row. Here we are going to put our text. I'm going to use the P tag, which basically stands for paragraph, and I always used this before. I don't use it anymore, but oh, that rhymes. I'm going to be using this. It's very standard. We're just gonna type some welcome user to this wonderful website I've created just for you. Now this is very basic, as said. If we view it now, we have a centered header and we have some text. Now next time I'm going to show you how to make this text colored. I'm going to show you how to make it bold, italic, underlined. Perhaps I show you how to make the width smaller, and yeah, we see. Make sure you subscribe and leave it a thumbs up if you like it, and I'll see you next time.